Today marks a somber anniversary in Austin. On August 1st, 1966, Charles Whitman climbed to the top of the UT Tower and started shooting at people below. He wounded dozens and killed 16 throughout his rampage. Austin filmmaker Keith Maitland is working on a new project focused on the events of that day, and he joins us right here. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
47 years have passed. A lot of people think this is probably well-documented territory, being such a big news event, but that's not so.
Well, there have been a number of reports on the shootings throughout the year, certainly, and the news media has covered it quite a bit. But the goal of our project is to take a different look at the tower shooting. Almost all of the work that's been done to date tries to take a look at Charles Whitman and get inside the mind of a murderer and decide why did he do it, what were his motivations.
Right.
Our film takes a different approach. Instead of looking at the tower story from the top down, we're looking from the ground up. Our goal is to interview and meet with as many witnesses, survivors, and heroes from that day and get their perspectives, the real human side to the impact of Whitman's rampage, not what was inside Whitman's brain.
It was called the second biggest news event of 1966, only behind the Vietnam War here in the U.S. What are some of the stories that you have heard from so far from some of the witnesses?
Well, the witness accounts are really incredible, and they haven't been broadly disseminated. People that I've talked to really saw unspeakable blood and carnage, inside the tower as well as down on the South Mall and on the drag. But in particular, a story that I've really come to relate to is the story of Clare Wilson, who was an 18-year-old, 8-month pregnant freshman. She was walking with her boyfriend at the time. She was the very first shot fired, and it was fired through her abdomen, killing her unborn child. The second shot killed her boyfriend. She survived, but laid there on the South Mall for almost 90 minutes under the hot Texas sun on August 1st, 1966.
It was a 96-minute rampage until Austin police officers could finally get him. Obviously, chaos on the ground. And now you're looking for more witnesses to hopefully come forward and complete this project.
That's right. Our film will read very much like an oral history. I was inspired by an article in Texas Monthly that came out for the 40th anniversary called 96 Minutes. I'm really happy to be working with Texas Monthly and that magazine and that writer, Pam Koloff, to follow up on her exploration of the story through the perspectives of all these different people. So we've got a great foundation, and we've talked to about 10 survivors and witnesses, but we're looking for more. So we're asking anybody out there who's got a story to tell from that day, they saw something, witnessed something, or heard something, felt something,
right?
We'd like to talk with them.
For those that would like to get involved, how could they do that? I know you're also launching a Facebook page today.
That's right. Today is the launch of our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Tower Documentary, all one word. Our goal is to release this film for the 50th anniversary of the shooting 3 years from today. So we've got some time to put this project together, and we're very much in development. This is going to be a long burning project, but our goal is to connect with as many of these folks as soon as we can, because time is ticking and it's been a long time. We've lost too many witnesses already. Absolutely.
A huge news event. It largely changed how the media covers breaking news. It led to the creation of SWAT teams within police departments, just a huge piece of Texas history. Look for it, and maybe you can join the cause. Keith Maitland covering the documentary of the Charles Whitman massacre atop the UT Tower in 1966. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.